This thing's coming to an end right now. Guys, I got to work. Looks like they're heading west. All right. Yeah, no problem, no problem. I'm just happy we're here. Oh, pickup truck, and it's got a kidnapping suspect in there and a kidnapping victim, suspect involved in a stabbing. This started in Long Beach. Take a look at that pickup truck. The front wheel on the ground, flat. Don't know how this thing is still going. Now, this has been going on for, let's just say, a little bit of time out here. Now, we just made a transition from the 57 freeway onto the eastbound 210 freeway. That pickup truck, extremely dangerous suspect behind the wheel. A victim, a female victim, kidnapping victim inside that truck as well. A knife, that was the weapon that was used earlier on. This driver also may have been involved in a stabbing earlier on. Now, like we said, it started in the Long Beach area. How did they get here? A cell phone. Apparently that victim's cell phone, somehow they got the phone number. They've been pinging it. Take a look at these sparks. It's just trailing out of this car out here. Now, the 210, anybody that drives out here knows, and there is a lot. California Highway Patrol, they're the ones behind it right now. Long Beach PD, they're in the pack somewhere as well, along with the Sheriff's Department. That helicopter's been overhead. They've been watching that phone. They've been hearing those pings. But can you imagine this person inside that truck? She's probably scared to death. That truck just blowing out sparks. That front wheel totally collapsed. We're not sure how that has happened, but we can see what is going on. Trail of sparks behind it. Officers in pursuit. Actually, we heard one of the officers mention earlier on, how is this truck not on fire? This is incredible to say the least, but we are so worried about that victim. Apparently, a female inside that truck, kidnapping victim, driver with a knife. This pursuit continuing, westbound 10 freeway.
And Stu, the speed kind of would lead you to believe that the driver is being extra cautious, especially with those sparks flying. Did you say they lost rubber on the front right tire? How about the back rear? Right rear.
The back rear looks good, but that front tire is completely collapsed. We're going to try to get this guy over to the side a little bit, over to the right. My pilot today is Timmy. He's hearing me. You can see that tire. Wow. It looks like it's just about to come off. Somehow it's wedged underneath the truck. Sparks continuing to fly. Now, the speeds, they're probably about 50 miles an hour, maybe a little bit less, but you know what? That truck has pretty much no control. We saw it make that transition. Amazing that it kept that kind of control just making that turn. The tire bouncing around. If that comes off, a little bit of concern for anybody that may be in the area, but California Highway Patrol running a brake right now, stopping all the traffic behind it. Pretty smart thing to do, because this person extremely desperate. And then we also know involved in a stabbing. They took a female hostage. There goes the tire. So the truck actually speeding up now that that tire is off. But this continues on out here, 210 freeway. We'll get you some areas here in just a moment, but I cannot get my eyes off of this truck. Worried about that victim. Of course, officers from California Highway Patrol, they're behind it. Sheriff's Department, they're involved as well. Their helicopter tracking it. This is all being handled because of a cell phone from that victim.
Hey, Stu, we have our graphic up that you are in the San Dimas area, but tell us what highway you're on.
Here we go, pit.
Here it is.
They're going to pit him.
There we go.
The high-speed pit, pushing it across the median right there. That may bring this thing to a stop. Whoops, sorry about that. The vehicle pretty much stuck there. I couldn't imagine it going any farther, but this person has been so desperate earlier on. We know that he's been keeping the officers at bay. Right now, though, that victim in the passenger seat, we understand a female, at least that door's popping open. Well, let's see what happens here. We do know that that stabbing suspect, a person with a knife, possibly getting out of the vehicle now, got hands up. This guy just giving it up. Just giving it up. There's the kidnapping victim as we understand it. But of course, now, all of a sudden, they're following the rules. What a dramatic end. What a crazy chase.
Hey, where are you, Stu?
We'll get you a street here in just a second, but we're off the 210 freeway. I can tell you that we're going to be in the in the Laverne area, just entered the Laverne area. I can get you that off ramp. Just give me 1 second there. It's going to be Foothill Boulevard. So that's going to be Foothill Boulevard off the 210 freeway, but that's going to be the on-ramp portion right there. You can see we believe that's going to be the kidnapping victim, but right now they're trying to sort all this out. They have her down on her knees. They'll probably take everybody into custody, but it's coming to an end out here. This is going to be eastbound 210 freeway, Laverne area. That's going to be the Foothill on-ramp. And traffic, of course, starting to really build on the 210.
You can see there's the pit again, and the sparks and the fact that there was a loss of a front right tire there really helped police in this case. We're also told this pursuit started in Long Beach and at some point hit another car.
Got a little bit of a glare.
And that's why the rubber came off that right front tire. So that actually helped the police out a little bit.
It's interesting, too, that they both got out the passenger side. If I'm
seemed like the driver did first,
it seems
too,
like
Pat,
yes, that they both exited the passenger side of the vehicle. It could be because they couldn't open
the tree. You're going to get the tree.
The driver's side, but they both exited out the same door. And as we're looking now, yeah, complete submission here. It looks like, Stu.
Oh, yeah, definitely. When they got out there, that guy, he put his hands up right away, along with that female. Now, they're taking this guy into custody as well, and you're right. They got out the passenger door, but you can see those officers. They still got their weapons trained on that truck. There is always that possibility that there may still be somebody inside that vehicle. The tinted windows, but you're pretty sure they're going to keep an eye on this. They've got this pretty much handled right now. But, of course, they're going to be talking to that female. They haven't cuffed her, but they're still treating her like a suspect because they just got to sort this whole thing out. Like you said, started in the Long Beach area. We understood Long Beach PD was following this vehicle. Somehow they got the victim's cell phone number. They were pinging that. They're going to be approaching that vehicle right now. And they're going to approach the vehicle, just double check it, but they're saying the suspect, that would be the male, is in custody. And of course, this crazy pursuit coming to an end out here in the Laverne area.
Yeah, and as they check that vehicle, we are going to take a small break here.
We'll be right back.
The Book of Mormon returns to Orange County this March. It's offensive, depraved.
All right. Copy. On-ramp. It's on the on-ramp. It's on the on-ramp. Eastbound 210. It's on the on-ramp. I think we were just fine. I saw him above us, but I thought McKernan was everybody's buddy. You guys love that guy. All right, she's in the car. He's not in the car. Go ahead, sir, go ahead. Almost got hit by Channel 4. Copy, whoops, sorry about that. Well, I didn't mean to say anything disparaging about any of our other brethren up here, but yeah, I guess there was a little incident. Okay, what do you need? This is going to be the 210 freeway at Foothill, but this is the on-ramp, eastbound lanes, and San Dimas, Laverne, San Dimas, we're right at the edge. If you wanted me to ask the desk, they can get something better. Hey, is this San Dimas or Laverne? 30 seconds. Never mind. Laverne. Laverne. That's what the desk just said. Ten seconds. Well, the latest is that suspect going into custody. California Highway Patrol working with the Sheriff's Department and Long Beach PD, all here in this one shot. We do have some tape from earlier when they brought this thing to an end. Now, you got to give the law enforcement involved in this huge props, keeping the public safe in the way they kept the freeway empty. They did that pit maneuver even at high speeds, but they had to bring this thing to an end. That pickup truck spinning across that Gore Point, that's going to be the on-ramp. That's going to be off of Foothill Boulevard out here in the Laverne area for the eastbound 210 freeway. Freeway has reopened. That pickup truck still over there in the corner. This is a kidnapping suspect involved in some sort of stabbing earlier this afternoon in the Long Beach area, but that pickup truck lost wheels, sparks flying, pit maneuver, high speeds. This pursuit had everything. No injuries, makes it even better. Suspect in custody, and that victim, we'll figure that out later on. She's in custody as well. Live in Sky 2 over the Laverne area. I'm Stu Mendel. Back to you guys in the studio. I don't think that's rain. I don't know what that is. It's like pollen. It's bees. Angry bees are getting into the shot. Hey, yeah, just we got to pick a side so I can figure out how to. This is the older camera. I'm not making any comments about anything that I might have to be dragged into later on. So, Facebookers, if you guys were joining us there, you saw the end of it. I'm happy that we made it. I don't know when they actually started our feed, but if you were listening earlier on, I was coming unglued trying to get here. I didn't want to have this to be a repeat of yesterday. Right now, though, that pickup truck disabled. This thing is over. Suspects in custody. The victim, I say that only because so many times in the past we'll see these things where, you know, it's actually a boyfriend, girlfriend, and whatever. So that's the reason why I'm just kind of saying that stuff. I'm over one of my buddy's houses. Sweet. But yeah, coming to an end. No dog takedown, so no canines losing their teeth on this one. But wow, California Highway Patrol. You know, these guys, they had their ducks in a row in a huge way. They stopped the freeway, or they actually blocked a lot of the traffic, so the freeway was pretty much empty. That pickup truck, whoo! Oh man, missing a front wheel, and this thing just kept going and going and going. And then they pitted it, high-speed pit. Well, you know what? Whatever. It brought this thing to an end, didn't it? And that pickup truck's still sitting there. This is going to be the on-ramp off of Foothill Boulevard out here in the Laverne area. Hey, guys. Man, that was crazy pants. Yes, Evelyn, you are correct. And maybe, or maybe just one glass of whiskey. Timmy, my pilot, keeping us safe, keeping us alive. A little miscommunication going on up here, but we're all still good. I didn't have enough coffee, actually. What do you mean, Jeff? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean, Jeff? Jeff, I don't understand. What happened to the door? They opened it. They opened it so that they could look inside the pickup truck. Oh yeah, you got to watch it from the get-go. Yeah, it was it. I think it's pollen. Really? Well, we are in a kind of odd spot. What's the temperature? (4°C? Oh, it could easily be snow. Yep, Joel. If that's your Uber or your pizza, it ain't coming. Sigh. Hey, so shameless plug time. If you guys are watching and you want to keep up on breaking news in the Los Angeles area, CBS LA, always a good take on Twitter. It'd be CBS LA on Twitter. It'd be CBS LA here on Facebook as well. You can follow me, Stu_Mundel, M-U-N-D-E-L, M-U-N-D-E-L. That's going to be on Twitter. Hang on, I got to work. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Let me take a look. Yes. Breaking news, tire falls off a fleeing truck. See how officers stop the kidnapping suspect. I'll do that right now. All right, cool. Let me do, you know I'm always really good at this stuff. All right. Breaking news, tire falls off a fleeing truck. See how officers stop this kidnapping suspect. Want me to do it again? 3, 2, 1. Breaking news, a tire falls off a fleeing truck. See how officers stopped this fleeing suspect. Oh, kidnapping suspect. Want to make one more time, sorry. 1, 2, 3. Breaking news, tire falls off a fleeing truck. See how officers stopped this kidnapping suspect. She looked well. All right, guys. So anyway, and then Timmy, we got Timmy, my pilot today, which is pilot_Timmy or Timmy pilot. Pilot_Timmy. Pilot_Timmy. He needs the love. He's on Twitter as well. Sorry about the shameless plug. Sorry I had to do some work there in between. And, but I'm not sorry that, I mean, gosh almighty. We're just glad we got at least the end part of this. This thing was going for quite a while. That front wheel came off that truck. Insane chase. Thank you, Ruth. Oh, you guys are still on that. Man. See if it's a V8 or what it is. It's a little dark is what it is right there, Stu. Can't we clean that up? Well, looks like a Vortec, probably a V8, probably 5.3. Oh yeah. I did like a couple of them. One of them I messed up on. Shelley, Miss Combs. I hope you weren't watching somebody else's feed and now you're just joining ours because, I have feelings. Shelley Combs, everybody. Los Angeles police pursuit. What? I'm sorry. What? I'm not. What? Yeah, she's the moderator. She handles it. Yep. If you want to join that, that's on Facebook. Yeah. Well, you know, she's got to go where the footage is, but I'm pretty sure we had this thing like locked on lockdown, especially at the end. Had this thing on lock. LA Police Chase Group, thank you. A little tongue-tied. I'm running out of adrenaline. Yeah, probably. We got to be close, right? Oh, man. That's an eternity. They'll probably have this thing towed by then. Can you get the serial number off that tire? Yeah. Let me see. I don't think they need it. It's over, you know. I just want to know if that really was a victim. That's my big question. I want to. Yeah, she didn't seem very victim-y. Right. I got no snow, so Christopher's asking me if I got snow. I was all excited. No snow. We had some snow in the helicopter earlier today, right? This one, Letty, this was the craziest one I've ever seen today. Oh, somebody's saying that this is what happens when, you know, Lara, you know, all you got to do is, I guess, just start it over. I'm sure that it's on there. I'm sure you're going to see it 100 times a day. The truck is the victim. Yeah, that truck is definitely the victim. I got to wonder if that tire coming off wasn't driver error. You got a spare on the back. Maybe they're missing lug nuts or something. I mean, who knows, right? Yeah. We're not that high up. What's our altitude right now? But off the ground, what? 1,100 off the ground, and we're about 2,000 feet. Thank you, Robin. And I'm trying to quit. No, I'm not quit. I mean, I just can't quit coffee. You know that. Everybody knows that. But I'm trying to slow the roll, you know. Fire trucks here. Well, you're the one that was like, you know, we got to be in this helicopter. Yeah. The other option meaning no helicopter. Did they open in the back too or no? I don't understand, Guadalupe. Miss Sandoval, I don't understand what you're asking. I realized I was just rambling too. Oh, that's how come it's cold in here? Yeah, why would you ever quit coffee? That's just crazy talk. Yes, they did look in the back of the truck, Mitch. They opened up the cover earlier on. Looks like work stuff in there. Can we see the pit maneuver? The problem is, I can't. What? He is? Sorry, Mark. I had you turned down. What's up, brother? Cabial. Cabial, thank you. Yeah, sometimes I can re-rack and we can play it back, but we share our feed, and I can't right now. That's the problem, guys. I would. Yeah, it is. A beautiful shot of the sun in Delaware downtown. Hey, is Fox going to take us by any chance? Because there's a really pretty weather shot. Yeah, man. Yeah, look at that. Little helicopter, some rain. Yeah. Looks like the beginning of a... I don't know, what should we should name our show? Yeah. LA Pursuit. Dun dun dun. I don't know what happened to our feed there. Little drips going on. That's some rain, some downtown Los Angeles and the sun. Scenes from Earth. Well, actually, Laverne. All right. You know what? Everybody's like dropping off. They're like, oh my gosh, he's showing like beauty shots. We don't want to see that. We want to see the truck on the freeway shot. So let's go back to the truck on the freeway shot. Well, I don't know. Somebody grabbed it for a memento. Woo! Oh yeah. No, is that it? No, I think that's a drain, dude. I'm being serious. It's way back there. It's like right out. Well, not right after. There you guys go. Are you happier now? We don't want to show pretty pictures. We want to see, yeah, we want to see a pickup truck stuck on the side of the road and first responders walking around. Well, I do have a Twitter page. If you guys want to go to my Twitter thing, it's Stu_Mundell. Some shameless plugging going on there. So can't say that enough. Yeah, Joel, right? That was a pretty cool shot. Evelyn, we are in the CERTA 1985, well, no, CERTA 1995 helicopter right now. This is our backup. Thank you, guys. Everybody was saying that they liked the pretty pictures. I appreciate that. Yeah, the sun even just disappearing right now. Paul, I don't want you to feel like I'm singling you out by any way, shape, or form, but actually, technically, kind of, sorta, this is that helicopter. That's who's sharing our feed right now. So every time it would be a tie. Like every time it would be a tie. No, he said he wanted to see us race the 11 chopper. Tim says we could beat that helicopter any day, but I still say it would be a tie. You know, they should have started the Facebook Live when we were still trying to get here, and I'm like freaking out. man. I know you were. I didn't say anything. Did I say anything derogatory to you? Not a word. Dude, I was furious. I was just, in my mind, I was just a repeat of yesterday. You know what I mean? Right. Shelly saying that Timmy knows better than me. What does Timmy know better? Timmy, about the race? I don't think Timmy would know better. Jeff, I don't understand your comment earlier when you said something about you didn't care about the people or something. I don't understand what you meant by that. But Jeff's saying, hey, Timmy now. So he seems to care about you. Jeff cares about you, Tim. I know you're a nice guy, Tim. Carlos, I will not comment out loud about that, but that warms my heart. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting too into the reading of the comments and not so much of the running of the camera. So sorry about that. No, Lydia, you did not miss this because I'm sure you can restart the feed and watch it from the beginning, and you'll see the sparks and the crazy pit maneuver and everything. Oh, Evelyn was not talking about my not talking about our gear, but the sunset. Indiana. I haven't been out in Indiana in a while. I wish I remembered the name of the. It wasn't Indianapolis. It was near Indianapolis. Something like Castle something or another. I need my. Where'd my water go? So Timmy, I got to know, how did you save our life earlier on? Hey, Courtney, what's up? Hang on. Courtney's talking to me. All right. Okay, sparks, tire falling off. Do you want to just roll it and just kind of like just say sparks, tire fell off, pit, people come out, or yeah, I mean, I can say how I'm going to do something like this where it ended. You know, the victim is safe, the suspect's in custody, but how did we get here? And I'll do the started in Long Beach and then you get, and we got tape from earlier, and then you just kind of walk me through it so I know I'm not getting too far ahead or too far behind. Okay, cool. Tracy, there's a kind of weirdness about that. I mean, I don't have an issue with putting Timmy on the mic. Don't get me wrong. Timmy, he gets on that mic and, you know, he rocks it, you know. He's a lyrical master and a talented tiller and a lyrical master. But there's a whole, you know, people he works for, and nobody wants to get in trouble. But he saved my life today, and he saved other people's lives as well, apparently, because it wouldn't have just been us. Of course, we would have landed safely, right, Timmy? Right. Yeah, I saw you looking up. That's what I'm saying. So, okay. All right. Aaron, I can't. I can't because we're coming up on the top of the 6th, and we're going to be doing it live. Hey, if you guys are local, CBS, Channel 2, that's the place where you should be right now. I mean, keep the phone on, but walk over to the television and put on CBS. And that way you can, like, watch the feed and see the television, and they're definitely going to replay the pit. But I'm sure the pit is on here as well, and sometimes I can play it back, but in this case I can't right now because we are busy at the top of the hour, and we're also sharing our feed with some other stations, so I can't right now. That's the reason why I can't. Yep, Evelyn. If you guys would hear Timmy on the mic, you guys would be throwing rocks at me. I'm just telling you that. Yeah. Hey, Zeus, Timmy is the pilot. Timmy is the pilot. He's the guy attached to the helicopter. Elizabeth, what happened? Well, there was a pursuit. That pickup truck was like driving around, throwing sparks out the back like crazy on the freeway. And then California Highway Patrol pitted this guy pretty much at, well, I would probably say 40 miles an hour or so. Spun it out. You got the bad guy in custody. You got the victim. There was a kidnapping victim in the truck. She's safe as well. It was crazy. Yeah, he's you know. I would say Timmy's got rhythm and he's got rhyme. well, Dan, I don't think they'll be throwing the rocks at the helicopter. They'll be throwing rocks at me. All right, guys, I got to get to work, but you guys got all the love from us. I can tell you that. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for hanging out. I know the exciting stuff is over, but thanks for hanging out with us and enjoying the pictures. And if you guys are local, CBS Channel 2, Rick and Pat. How did Timmy save us? Real quick, we had another helicopter out here do a crazy maneuver, and we did not hit each other, and that's how Timmy saved our life. Up here we go. Work, work, work. Copy. Well, that's a scene right there. There's that pickup truck. That pit brought it onto the on-ramp of the Foothill Boulevard onto the eastbound 210 freeway out here in Laverne. Bad guys in custody. The victim has been safe, but this thing started all the way out in Long Beach. We have some tape earlier on when this pursuit was still going on the 57, got onto the 210, sparks flying out the back. Actually, we heard the officers, law enforcement officers, saying, how is this truck not on fire yet? This continued on. Finally, that tire falls off of that pickup truck, but the chase keeps going. Now, the law enforcement, that's going to be the California Highway Patrol, they actually did a break. They took all the civilian traffic off the eastbound 210 freeway, so it made it safe for that pit maneuver. And then they hit it on the side. They spun it out, went across that gore point, landing up in that corner, and where you see it right there in the grass. Now, officers out with their guns. They know there's a victim inside there. There's a kidnapping victim inside that vehicle. Door pops open. These two, they come out. They're doing the hands up right out the box. And, of course, California Highway Patrol take both of them into custody. They're sorting out this whole thing. Actually, how did they know that this was all going on? The victim's cell phone. Actually, this is how they found this pickup truck. Again, it started in Long Beach, ended in Laverne. Helicopters overhead, meaning the law enforcement, and, of course, California Highway Patrol working with the Sheriff's Department and Long Beach PD. Live in Sky 2 over Laverne. Stu Mendel. Back to you guys in the studio. Thank you. Assignment desk, we are checking in. I heard the words go home. I heard the words go home. Just making sure we're going home. Go home. And giving you some scenics on our way out. I'm not sure when they're going to drop the feed, but you know, we love to love, stay safe, have fun. That is our motto, and we are on our way home. Well, home, back to base. We're here all night, folks. And looking at downtown Los Angeles from the Laverne area, trying to clean up that shot a little bit, making it a little bit prettier. And we're headed home. See you guys.